Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Counselor Universe. It's such a pleasure to have you once again on our platform to share wonderful businesses idea with you and to help you grow your business. Like you know, my name once again is Emmanuel Fine, and I love talking with you every day and every week so that you can help you grow your business. Because our vision and our mission at Counselor University is to help businesses like you to build profitable and sustainable business. But what does that translate to people like you? Essentially, what we are trying to say is that all our training we are giving to you, we want it to help you grow sales in your business and also help you to reduce the expenses that your business is incurring. So that at any particular point, anybody comes to your business, business will be very profitable, and you know that it's only profitable business that can become sustainable. So essentially, today we are going to be talking about an issue that can help you grow your sales. And the title of today's session is how to transit your business from a one-man show to a team business. Now, but before we go further, I want to read a testimony we got from one of you viewers who, after watching our videos, shared a wonderful testimony with us, which we want to read for you. Now, his testimony goes. Now, he's talking about the last video we shared about how you need to start building critical relationships for your business such that your business can actually leverage on relationship that without knowing, consciously or unconsciously, or because of mental barriers you've been having, you've actually been preventing that business from growing. So he said, after watching the video, "Sir, having watched this video 3 times and set myself thinking on extracting my business holistic business relationship, I want to appreciate the thought of removing all manners of barrier that shield me from maximizing the fullness of my potential in my business. Personally, every part of Counselor University training videos have been impactful and are evergreen. The more I watch, the better it's setting me thinking on how better I can reposition my business for the future." Now it goes like long, so it ends by saying, "Many thanks once again for your time and all the attention." So, this will show you that what we are saying are things that can actually help you grow your business, reposition your business so it can become a better business and people can see you and know that there are changes happening in your business. Now, we want to appreciate all our supporters and people like you too who are making this business come live to thousands of millions of Nigerians and Africans, because we've decided not to actually charge any fee for this video because we know that we need to get people to reposition their business. That's why we appreciate those of you who will be supporting us to get this message out to thousands of people. Now, so today we are going to be looking at what are the things you need to start to do to move your business from a one-man business show to a team corporate business structure. Because I've come to realize that a lot of businesses are struggling in Africa, especially in Nigeria, because most of us had a message. Most of us had a clear vision. And like Moses, when he was asked to go and redeem the people, you know, God asked him when he was at saw a mighty challenge, which was how would these people cross the water. God asked him, "What do you have in your hand?" Now, also, if you look at the story of the widow of Zarephath, at the stage, Elisha asked him, "What do you have in your hand, in your house?" Now, a lot of us have wonderful vision. We have wonderful business ideas that we started with. These are ideas that God gave us to actually move us forward. And we've started this business with these ideas. Now we've started, the business has started growing, but we're at a crossroad because it seems as if our business has plateaued. Why the business seems as if it's not growing further, why you're not getting more sales, is because you are still with that rod that God gave to you. If you look at the whole Bible series, you discover that after parting the Red Sea, Moses rarely used the rod. In fact, he got to a stage where his father-in-law had to call him and say, "See, the way you are running this business will actually destroy the organization you are building. So start to create a team. Put structures in your business." The same thing applies to you. Assuming you are not there in your business now, would that business function? Most of us, the way our business is presently structured, almost all the weight are on our head. And because of that, we need to be there for the business to function. You need to look at something like the disciples of Jesus when they started. The first thing, when they were going out for the first time, Jesus asked them not to go with anything. But when they have been in the game for some time, he asked them, even those who don't have sword, sell your clothes to buy swords. It means that what you use to start your business is good for the growing business. But when you want it to transit, when you want to grow your business, you need to start to build structures onto your business. You need to have a management team. You need to have a sales team. You need to have an accounting department that handles your finances. Because you find out that most times, small businesses tend to do everything by themselves. And because you tend to do everything by yourself, you start to make small mistakes. You start to forget things. And these are loopholes. Your business is telling you that these are gaps that needs to be filled so that business can move faster. Recently, there was a young man who was having challenges in his business, and he called us to actually help him restructure the business. Now, the first thing we started to do was to tell him, you need to get people in charge of sales. You need to get somebody in charge of your accounting, and we want you to focus just on the strategy of your business. In less than 12 months, his business sales grew by over 100 million. These are the things that can happen to your business. It means that if you don't have a sales team who are actually marketing your business, whatever you are doing, your product or services, if you don't have somebody whose job is to focus on marketing this business, it will be difficult for you to actually grow. For us, we have somebody whose job mine is to create the video. There's people who actually now take that video and start to run with it. They put it on different social media platforms. They start to push it. That is why people like you are actually seeing it. Without that structure, there's no way this video can get to you. And we will remain as small as we were. The same thing applies to you. For your business to grow, it's important you start to build structure to it. It's important for you to define what are the key things that need to be in place. See, the most important thing that every business, no matter how big or small you are, the most important thing you must have is a sales plan and a marketing plan. And you must have somebody whose job it is to market what you do. Yes, when you started on your own, you can be the salesperson. But when the business starts to grow, somebody has to be in charge of marketing the business. Because you are in business to make sales. And it's when somebody markets that business to somebody else, that's when they can come in and buy what you have and actually let people know about it and start to use it. So what I'm saying to you is, start to build a team around your business. Let your business not just be only about you. Even if you're a small business, you can start with getting family and friends to work with you. Delegate responsibility. Don't think because this idea came to you, you are the only one who can actually move it forward. No, that business, that idea will crush you. You need to build a team around you. If you look at the business of Jesus when he started, the first thing he started to do when he wanted to launch his ministry was to start to recruit personnel. It's important for you as you are launching now to start to recruit personnel. Get people who can assist you. Don't try to look at, yes, you might look at the financial implication, their salary and stuff. There are people you can actually start with, your family and friends, start with people who can offer you partner services, and with the way the world is even structured, people can from different parts of the world offer you services. But it's important for you to build your team. Look at what you are doing, for instance, and ask yourself, where is that area that if I focus more attention on, this business can grow? When you know that area, get somebody, teach that person what you need to be doing, and then now that business will start to grow. Herbert Ecker, one of the richest men in the world, once said that to become very rich is very simple. He said, find one thing in your business that gives you results through which you make money. That once you do it repeatedly, it continues giving you result. Now, the next you now need to do is teach your people how to do it and fix them in that place so that they can repeat that thing. Because if something gives you result all the time and you learn how to repeat it, the same result will keep on coming and coming in. Now, I know you're a very smart guy. I know that you can actually get the result you want. But most likely is the fear of the unknown. A lot of people are actually know that they need to build a team. But what they are considering is, what if I hire these people and the sales don't come to actually pay their salary? Well, you started this business because you're an entrepreneur. You started the business because you are willing to step out. And one of the things you need to know is to trust your instinct. To move out there to hire somebody who can actually come in and supplement you. Now somebody will say, sir, but I've hired some people and when they came in, they almost messed my business up. is because you also are missing a critical part. If you get somebody and you don't train them, they will mess your business up. Which is one thing a lot of African businesses are struggling because they fail to realize the importance of training in their business. That is why you're watching this wonderful video. And this training now is actually teaching you what you need to do to grow your business. So after you've gotten your team, the first thing you must invest in is actually business training. You know the area you want these people to work. Don't just assume they know what to do. That's the mistake a lot of people make. They say, okay, I've employed you, start to work. No, they will fail. You need to clearly define what you expect from them, and you teach them on what you want them to do. Now you now watch them do it, and you see them make the mistake, you correct them and watch them repeat it until they've mastered it. Training a team is important to getting results. Without training, don't expect any good result from your people. It's not really about, you can actually get a low quality, a low cadre staff, and after a few series of trainings, you can see them giving you wonderful results. That was one thing Henry Ford mastered. He said that he wanted to build an assembly plant where he can take the average man on the street, give him basic training, and this man can actually repeat the process. And that way, Henry Ford was able to build his Model T vehicle. Every 8 minutes, a Model T vehicle was assembled out of the plant. You too can actually maximize the result you're producing if you can get your people and you focus more on training them to do what you want them to do. Not just telling them, but training them on what you want them to do. So, I know we've shared some wonderful ideas with you today. And I trust that you have somebody who is gifted to change lives by the business you are in today. I know that when you started this business, you had a burning passion to influence life. So today is the time for you to now start to do that thing that I've set out to do. So I'm setting out 2 goals for you. Number 1 is build a team around you. Get at least one person to assist you in whatever you're doing. Most importantly, employ somebody who will handle your marketing. Marketing is critical. Somebody has to tell people about what you do. And secondly, start to train everybody you have. At least once a month, gather your people together and train them on something. At least once a month, get a book and give it to them to read. Say, this is the book that we're going to read this month. At the end of the month, let them come together with you. Say, everybody share what you have learned from this book, and how are we going to practice it in our business. The more you do that, the more your business will start to change and give you results. Now, I know it's not going to be easy. But the good Lord who has mandated me to go into the world and touch businesses wants your business to change. So I want to pray for you that your business will be transformed. I want to pray that the Lord will send you the right people into your business to turn that business around. I want to pray that the wisdom and insight that you need to actually move your business from where you are today to a higher place of sales, and so that you can also learn how to cut down your costs, that wisdom will flow from the Lord and into your business. May the Lord bless your business. May He touch it with wisdom. May He bless you with the right people who can actually transform your vision and expand it, such that little seed that you have, that you are sowing now, one day, in a few months, in a few years down, you look at it to be a massive business that other smaller business out of it will spring forth, and you too will look and say, yes, I've actually brought a change into the world. Now, just like we had the testimony from one of you who have watched us, we're also looking forward to also hearing from people like you. Share your testimony with us so that we can share it out with a lot of other people too. If there are things you have learned from this video, share it with us. If there are areas that your business have actually changed from watching Counselor University videos, share it with us so that others can learn from you and we can actually grow together. Because just like a single broom, you can actually break it, but together, you can a group of broomsticks together will be very difficult to break. And you know the Bible tells us that we have overcome by the word of our mouth and by our testimony. Sharing your testimony with others will help us, each of us, grow. Thank you for watching us today, and we'll help to see you next week when we share another business strategy on how you can grow your sales and reduce your costs. Once again, my name is Emene Ifeanyi.